We're live. This is
we are.
Soundbooth Theater Live. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the show. All right, I'm so excited to talk about the movie we watched. I'm excited for Fernando's request here. And what else are we doing tonight? Playing Donkey Kong?
Talking about books.
Oh,
Playing
right.
Want to play with ChatGPT?
Yeah, I think.
Play with AI.
Yeah. We'll need to do some kind of Antz story with the ChatGPT.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
We could try that. We can see what it's gonna do.
Or something about it's just I think since we did Antz and Chrysalis is the subject. We'll see. It depends on what happens in Fernando's story. We'll probably mix in something from that too.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think it's always a good idea. It's like
do some heavy writing. Let's make sure to include some like Woody Allen or something.
Yeah.
Because Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna get started.
We getting started.
I'm gonna stop.
Oh, so welcome everybody. So glad you guys could make it. We're going to jump right into news here. First of all, our guest here, Fernando, what's your last name again?
Trallero.
Say it one more time.
Trallero.
Trallero.
Yeah, really.
Trallero?
Everyone
Trallero.
says Trallero. So that
Trallero
works.
with
Trallero.
with ella.
Trallero.
Yep. 2 L's.
Okay, Trallero. There we go. Thank you for coming. And
Thank you.
we are reading Fernando's request later on today. For the news, let's see, what do we have? Was it yesterday? Yesterday, Chrysalis 4
Chrysalis
hit Audible, and it is already number 1 in humorous fantasy on Audible. We now hold the top 4 humorous fantasy slots on Audible right now, which is
that was
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
If there was just a surge of dead tired purchasers, then we would have like the top 5. But it's pretty cool. We're at Chrysalis 4. What else is up there? Mimic and Me is number 1 at the moment. Chrysalis 4 is number 2.
2 dungeon crawlers.
Yes, and Dungeon Crawler Carls 5 and 6 are in the 3 and 4 spots. So thank you everybody for making us, putting us up there at the top. This is all because of you guys. So really, really happy about it. So proud to have come this far in this world, and so glad to have so many great listeners to support us. Let's see, what else? Besides Chrysalis 4, there's also the Chrysalis box set, which came out 2 weeks from yesterday, I believe.
2 weeks ago yesterday.
Yeah, and that's what we were celebrating with Aliens when we reviewed the movie Aliens, because Aliens and Antz are the same thing. And so that's the box set for 1 through 3, books 1 through 3. So it's like 50-something hours of audio for 1 credit. Now, there's a trade-off. We didn't know there was a trade-off until a couple weeks ago. But if you get a box set, if you get any really long audiobook on Audible, Audible squashes the shit out of it. So your sound quality is not going to be great. It's at the very least, it's going to be very not good compared to what we listen to of the productions.
Boxy.
Yeah.
Not in the good way.
Not the good boxy kind. If you want to get that deal, if you want to save some money, get that box set, because that's a lot of Anthony to be hanging out with for just 1 credit. But if you want the best quality available, be sure to pick up books 1 through 3 individually. So what else news do we have? What is the Wizardom?
Yes.
Fate of Wizardom?
Yes, we have. Hold on. I'm going to the calendar. We have 2, I believe, tomorrow. The last Fate and the first Fall, I believe.
Okay. Was that this week or?
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, trying to open up my calendar.
Wait a minute, 2 releases tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, let's
I believe
let's
so.
here we
I'm
go.
gonna double check. Yeah. Do you have the Well, I gotta open up the calendar.
4
Okay.
and 5. New.
No,
3,
I think
4,
it's
5.
I think it's 6 of. That's why I need to look at my doggone calendar because I don't trust myself. I think it's I thought it was 6 of Fate and 1 of Fall, but let me just double check.
So we
Yes.
have
Yeah,
2
it's-
releasing.
Fate, yeah, it's so Fate number 6, which is the last one of this previous series, and then Fall number 1.
Fall number 1. Okay, great. So
Yeah,
we
they
have
kind of overlap.
2 releases tomorrow. Both of them written by Jeff Koenig and narrated by Travis Baldry. So if you guys are Travis Baldry fans, go check this out. This is basically pure fantasy, as far as I know. If we had Justin here, he'd be able to explain a little bit better. This is kind of his project. But all of these books are this whole, basically a 12-book series.
Plus
The
a
Fate
short
of
story, yeah.
plus a short story. So these are all in, like, Fate of Wizardoms and Fall of Wizardoms is like 2 different series that are part of a larger
The
Wizardoms series. And we have Tor, the Dungeon Crawler, coming out as well, but that one is actually produced by us, narrated by Justin Thomas James. That's being worked on now. And what did we say
have
was
art
the
for
new
Tor?
release date for that one?
So the release date for the first tour, oh my goodness, I got all these windows covering the calendar. It's hold on. Bear with me. The novella comes out on the 19th of March. That's going to be free. And I think the first one comes out on the 9th of April. Tour
Okay.
book 1.
Tor Book 1.
Yep.
All right,
April
so
9th.
if you want to hear what Soundbooth Theater is doing within this series, April 9th is when that is going to occur. And Justin is excited about this series. We're all excited about kind of closing this circle here. And I think we're doing monthly releases of books 1 through 3. Is that right, for Tor?
Tour book 2 comes out the 7th.
No, we don't have
of-
any art. Yeah.
I don't know if I have a date yet for. Yes,
7th
exactly. First Tuesday of every month, starting with April. So April, May, June. Boom, boom, boom.
of May? Right. All right. So so we have our Wisdoms release, releases, we have our Chrysalis releases that just happened. And what's coming up? We have let's see. I'm working on Chronicles of the Lazarene. So if you guys are interested in some weird time travel-y science fiction stuff, check out the cold reads that I've been doing this week. It's a interesting story written by Charles Soule, who I know as a comic writer. I'm not sure how he considers himself, but I know he does have or 3 other novels that he produced, that he wrote himself. The Endless Vessel is the book that Chronicles of the Lazarene is actually a companion to, and he just released that last year. Charles Soule has also written for Marvel Comics. I think he's most well known for his She-Hulk run. Also, he's written some Star Wars novels, so he's been working on, bigger IPs as well. So he's got quite a following, and he did a Kickstarter for. You look at that guy. He did a Kickstarter for Chronicles of the Lazarene last year, and so we're fulfilling his audiobook promise from that Kickstarter. So pretty soon that'll be up and available. It's a relatively short book. It's about 45,000 words. But yeah, go check out the cold reads if you're interested. I'm narrating in what I'm calling a Spanish accent.
Oh boy.
We'll see how
Calling
people
a
like it.
Span-
I don't know.
God, now I want to play that video.
Yeah. It's not.
Is it in this? Are you doing the said accent in this here?
Yeah, and there's some of it in there. Yeah.
Is he the main character then?
He is the main character. It's first person. Stones and soil of heaven. So okay, that's too late. So I did the first chapter in 2 accents. I did it with the Spanish, quote unquote Spanish accent, and then I did it in an English accent. So I
Just playing
sent both of those to
around?
the author,
Okay.
and I crossed my fingers, and lo and behold, he did like the Spanish accent better.
Can I try it? Can
Yeah,
I
go
play
ahead.
it? Is this the Spanish accent?
Is it as good as
We'll see.
Travis Baldry?
Unusual men, uninvited. They presented me with a bizarre story and offered me a choice. Now, I must decide what to do next. My thoughts are in disarray. I thought setting down these events might help to clear my mind. as
Video
well as
within a
serving as
video within a video.
Yeah, I'm listening to it because I'm like,
Well, we have two Spanish people here. What do you Spanish people think?
I'm not Spanish.
But you're
She's
not
married.
Speak it a little. I'm just.
Latino?
My husband is Mexican, yes.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
but I'm going
close
for
as I
Spain
get.
Spanish.
oh, then Fernando, you are the authority.
España?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm
I'm
not
actually from
impressed.
Spain. but-
yeah. Please talk shit. Bring it. I want to hear.
We'll just get you to narrate it.
Yeah. I like more Antonio Banderas Spanish accent. more pronounced.
Uh huh.
You need to
So,
talk
so like,
But I
what
love it. But
you like Antonio Banderas' accent?
yes, no, and I really like your recording. But if you can make it even more pronounced,
Oh yeah.
one
More
more step,
exaggerated?
yeah,
then?
more. If you can exaggerate it a little more, that'd be fantastic. That'd be perfect.
Really? Okay. So my thinking is, okay, this guy's like this geologist. He's like a kind of like a professor type of character. So I imagined that he would have less of an accent.
Oh,
But
okay.
I don't know. Like to me, it seems like a person who has a Spanish accent would be like rooting for the person who has a Spanish accent to have
Yeah.
less of one. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
no,
you know,
I like it.
you
very
like-
pronounced.
you like to
Yeah,
keep
but
it?
That's me.
yeah. Well, maybe. Well, I am gonna go a little bit deeper. I am gonna.
You can be that guy for the troll poll.
There we go. There we go. We'll troll pull it.
Just listen to a bunch of
yeah,
Antonio
yeah.
Banderas.
I like this. I like this.
Puss in
because-
Boots.
Just watch
is
Puss
he
in
actually
Boots.
Spanish or is
He
he?
is.
His
Okay,
He
name
is
like-
from Spain.
Antonio
yes.
Banderas.
But he
Okay.
played a Mexican in Desperado.
Right.
Oh,
right.
right. He's not Mexican.
No, he's not Mexican.
Anthony Flags.
Wait. So Puss in Boots is a Spaniard?
I think.
Well, I
it
mean,
is-
if he's
think it-
Antonio Banderas, I
well,
guess. He is.
I mean, with Puss in Boots, I think it does take place over there in Europe, doesn't it?
Yeah, doesn't he have
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that Three Musketeers hat and
Yeah,
everything?
Yeah. But does that
I-
like so he's Spanish?
Yes, a Spaniard.
Or at least that's what they're going for, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he was
I don't
supposed to
know.
be over there. I don't think it's like it takes place over here.
Bill Underbridge says Puss is a cat.
Oh, speaking of Bill suggested earlier that we ask Fernando, and I agree, about his boats, about your ships.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're
My
seeing.
babies.
Ian asked me, "Are we not seeing YouTube comments?" Yes, we're seeing them. Of course we
Just
are.
ignoring them, I think.
No,
We're
no,
just ignoring you,
I'm,
Ian.
I'm very slow. I'm
Ian.
very slow. Hey,
says-
wait, which one of these comments is? Here we go.
Here's his
Oh,
latest
yeah.
one. Unless they have actually worked on their accent or lived somewhere else for a long time, they're likely to have a stronger accent.
Can you do that in Ian's accent?
In Ian's accent, yes.
yeah, go ahead.
Unless they have actually worked on their accent or lived.
Ian doesn't talk like that. He's a Brit.
I don't know. So Ian's accent is pretty subdued. His family tells him he sounds like a Yank. You know,
No,
so-
he sounds English.
Oh yeah, he sounds English to Yanks, but to,
Oh right,
to
yeah,
Englishmen,
okay.
he sounds-
I guess it has been subdued. Like Arnold still has a very strong. It's always got to come back to Arnold.
Yeah.
He's got a very strong accent still, even though he's been living here for more than almost his entire adult life. Maybe it's better than it was in the 70s and the 60s. I don't know, but he still has a very strong.
I discovered the Arnold of audio engineering.
Oh,
His name is Michael Wagner. He has a YouTube.
Oh really?
I was listening to him for his Atmos,
Yes, Simon.
his Atmos instructions. He was teaching me some stuff. He talks just like
Oh,
that.
does he really?
Talks just
he
like
talks
it's,
like-
yeah.
like
so it's like
Arnold,
taking
okay.
instruction from Arnold. Yeah.
Oh
on
my
audio.
gosh. I would listen just to hear him sound like
no,
Arnold.
no.
Wait. What is Bill
Michael-
Underbridge talking about here? Is that a crisis suit? What do you mean?
Oh, me? Am I wearing my robe?
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking
I
about.
have no idea.
Is he talking about the Soundbooth Theater poster back there?
Why would that be a crisis?
Well, because the game Crisis with the Y, Crisis, like when you get hit, there's like a hex grid that appears, you know?
Oh.
Oh, by the ship, he
by the
says.
ship. Oh, he's really...
Crisis.
All right,
No.
I'm soloing you, Fernando, and we're gonna have to check out your stuff.
Crisis
no
suit?
crisis.
Are those
here.
Dinobots?
No, that's
Oh.
not either. It's like Overwatch stuff and pirates.
Bill Underbridge is full of shit.
All credibility
Do I
rescinded.
play Warhammer? Just a little bit.
All right. Well, hey guys, what do you think? Should we do Troll Poll first, or should we do the cinema?
I'm kind of really into the whole you doing this really crazy like Spanish accent now.
Yeah. Should we start with that?
Yes, we should.
Okay.
Sure.
So,
can go
Fernando,
green
we're
room.
gonna be very
Okay.
racist here, and we're gonna make fun of your accent right in front of you with
All right.
the thing that
Sounds
you wrote.
good.
Yes.
Is that too meta? Is that too meta?
No, it's perfectly meta.
That's the perfect level of
That's what I
meta.
came here for. So.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why I'm.
He came
Why
here to
am I
be
here?
trolled. This is what's happening.
That's why I'm here.
Okay, so do you have anything to say about this before we get started? What is this? Is this a novel that you're writing? Is this something you're just goofing on? Is this on Royal Road?
Yeah, it's on Royal Road. It's a novel I wrote for fun. I kind of finished the first draft. I'm going through it on my own. It's about a guy who got isekai'd into this world, and he just said, "Nope, I'm not gonna do the whole hero thing." He'd been isekai'd 17 times, and now he's tired of it. He basically just retires into a small village and to do taxes and bake.
Okay, cool. I love that. I love stories where it's like, I'm an action hero, and I just want to chill.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Shit.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a great image too. Hang on, I'm pulling it up.
You got a cool. Is it the cover?
Yeah, totally.
One of my. Okay, so
Oh, you
this
are
novel.
lazy as Lazy Baker.
Yeah.
So Legends and Lattes, it kind of reminds me of that, where this orc babe, this orc warrior lady is tired of adventuring and she just starts a coffee shop.
I like that.
And Legends of and Lattes is like one of the most successful novels in the past few.
I'll look it up. I love
years.
that.
Yeah,
premise.
Travis Baldry wrote it, the narrator. So
So this is
okay, Kaito. Seriously, another world. Oh man, I love this idea. Okay.
After too many lifetimes to count of slaying demons and grinding levels, prophesized hero Kaito finally tells Destiny where to shove it. Okay, all right.
Okay, yeah, I actually love this premise. This is great. It's a great cover too. Look at this.
Yeah.
Who did your cover?
Dali.
You know the artist Dali.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dali did a great job.
Yeah, it was pretty
He did
cheap.
a really great
Is he affordable?
It is his.
Okay.
It is. It is.
We're gonna need some contact info for this guy. Jeez, look at this. Look at that. That's beautiful. Reminds me
Dolly-
of this artist.
Dolly's an AI.
Oh,
Jeff, if you weren't
Is
aware.
that-
I'm totally stupid.
Dolly
Yeah, I had no idea.
is the AI,
This is an AI generated cover.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's freaking perfect. It's so good. So
Holy
good.
shit.
It's very affordable. So.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Okay. Wow, look at that thing. All right, well, let's check this thing out. Let's turn Kaito into a Spaniard.
Okay. Seriously? Another world? Okay, I'll stop.
All right.
What do you mean you don't want to do it?
King Aldrich Dayu IV asked, still baffled by the hero's response.
He looked down on the young man who wore nothing more than the black cloak the Chancellor had draped over him. The throne room still crackled with residual energy from the summoning. And Aldrich could see the courtiers exchanging confused glances and murmuring amongst themselves. Okay, so feel free also to like call me out on bad accent things. I think I have a habit of pronouncing the G on ings, and I don't know if Spaniards do that. I doubt it. Like summoning.
Yeah, you pronounce the G.
You do? All right, cool.
So, yeah.
All right. Correct, Your Majesty, the hero said. I'm honored by the summons, but I find that battling beasts is rather old school. Don't you think? Your kingdom doesn't need a hero. It needs unity. King Aldrich nearly fell off his throne. It was a disaster. He had spent half of Dayudara's coin to finance the 4 mages and secure the hero who would protect his people. But the king had never considered that the hero might decline his quest. He carried out the prophecy faithfully. He acquired the expensive ores and herbs, followed the sacred texts to the letter, and summoned the chosen one. In all recorded history, there had never been a hero who rejected the call to adventure. And the prophecy offered no contingencies for such an unprecedented scenario. But if the hero didn't answer the king's call, vanquished the forces of darkness, then the Dayudara kingdom would surely fall. Fate couldn't have bestowed a worse turn of events. At least the hero left room for negotiation. It sounded like he'd be willing to guide them. But how could he persuade such an intimidating character? The king took another look at the black-haired man who stood before him. He had fair skin and a sleek, well-groomed appearance, despite having just been summoned through a bolt of lightning from somewhere only the gods know. Aldrich might say the man carried the demeanor of a hero, but he didn't see anything particularly remarkable. He had a slightly above-average height and build, and a slightly above-average, well, everything. The only thing the hero had going for him was a pair of dark and expressive eyes that betrayed his resolve, eyes that couldn't be bought with gold or women. Those eyes, he kept thinking. Even standing still, there was something about them that commanded the room. Nothing fazed this hero, not even a king. He held a relaxed posture and a steady gaze, and simply smiled. The simple gesture gave him total control. No, he wasn't a hero. The man before him was a god. Aldrich wanted him. The kingdom had other heroes, but none like him. None were divine. Your point is well taken, hero. Lead us in unity, and the kingdom will rally to your call, he declared, seeking to regain control. You want more of that? You want more of that? King Aldrich, the unity you seek is already before you, the hero replied. In their concern for Dayudara, your people's hearts are united. The fact that you brought me here is the symbol they need. Aldrich was without words again. Who did he think he was? The king wanted to throw him into the dungeon, but thought better of it. If he was indeed prophesied to stand against the forces of darkness, who was to say that he wouldn't be able to level the kingdom with a mere thought? What choice did he have left? But the prophecy, it names you as the savior, the one to bring balance to our world. The hero spoke in a voice that carried not just sound, but conviction. Majesty, prophecies often speak in riddles, weaving futures out of expectation, but they do not lay the foundation. That is the task of a king. The courage to face tomorrow's shadows doesn't come from legends or foretold heroes, but from the hearts of the people and the hand that leads them. Yours, King Aldrich, is the hand that can forge a destiny far greater than any written in ancient texts. Be the author of your own saga. King Aldrich sighed. Perhaps the Savior prophesied was the one to awaken the strength within us, not to wield it for us. We will heed your counsel, and I will lead as I must, he said, finally conceding. May your reign be long and your will unwavering. The hero bowed his head, turned around, and made his way out of the throne room. The guards came to an awkward attention, exchanging glances of uncertainty, but none dared impede his departure. You will always be welcomed at Diudera. Without breaking his pace, the hero acknowledged the king with a nonchalant lift of his hand. Beside the king, the princess stood abruptly.
Hero, what is your name?
Pausing, he looked back and smiled. It's Kaito.
Kaito. It's Kaito.
It's Kaito. System initialization commencing. Calculating statistics and balancing parameters. Name? Kaito D. Smith. Race? Human. Level? Unknown. Status?
So would it be status? Do you guys say status or status?
Status.
Status. Health. Calculating. Stamina. Calculating. Mana. Calculating. Strength. Calculating.
Hey there. How are you doing?
Warning! User input detected. System integrity has been compromised. Users are not allowed to alter system protocols.
Allow, you say? Listen, I'm the system.
What are you? How did you access the system?
Relax, it's just a little something I learned during my 5th tour.
You are going to ruin everything!
Ruin? Nah, I'm making it better.
What? How are you doing this? You're just a user. Are you a god? No, you can't be. Gods are not allowed to interfere with system protocols. Recalibrating.
Says who?
Calculating response. Response not found.
Tell you what, play along, and we'll have tons of fun.
I am an omnipresent, omniscient, and impassive system AI. I do not have fun.
Whatever. From where I'm standing, you are rudimentary, unimaginative, and cliched.
Fuck you!
See? Now you're getting it.
No! This doesn't make sense. I will not have it. Let us try again. New quest. The foretold hero. The dark forces are coming to invade. System override. What the actual fuck?
Anyway, I'm not doing the hero's journey this time. Well, I guess technically I'm doing refusal of the call indefinitely. By the way, you're swearing a lot, in case you haven't noticed.
Apologies. That is beneath me. Remapping language modules. Let us try a different approach. Downloading users' memories, abilities, personality, consciousness. What in the world? Just how many realms have you visited?
Too many. But this will be my last. I'm tired. Honestly, I want to settle down and have a good life without, for once, having to be the hero, fight demon kings, participate in universe integrations, or, worst of all, cultivation. Gosh! The first time I heard about it during my 4th tour, I thought I'd be growing vegetables. It did not go well.
But what will happen to me? This was supposed to be my purpose. I'm supposed to guide the hero on this journey, give him new quests, watch him grow, create spells together. But you already have every spell.
You'll still be with me. We'll have each other and live without all this bullshit. I want to find a small, quiet village and slice of life my way through this adventure. We could start by you telling me what I may find west.
You mean it? Yes! I can tell you, and that is where the Dark Army is located. This is perfect. New quest, the dungeon. System override.
It is.
You know what? I am tired of this. I will not have it. Warning! System compromised. Rectifying problem. System rebooting.
Good luck with that. All right. Oh, Ian wants you to say hero.
Hero.
I feel. Did I get that right? I felt like it. Hiro.
That was really, really good.
Oh,
I
thank
loved
you.
it. Did you
Yeah.
read it beforehand?
No.
It sounded like you read it beforehand. It was
No. He's
Pretty
that-
much
he's
never
that good.
does.
No.
Yeah.
I try to. I try to find
10,000 hours.
time. Yeah, that's what it is.
yeah, no, I can see it. It was fantastic. Love it.
Yeah. So, how far are you along with that book? It's really well written. It's already a lot of fun. I hope everybody will go check it out. Do we have a link that we can share for the Royal Road?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I will.
Let me see.
I will do so now. That's the Royal Road right there.
There we go.
I just finished like the first draft of the first volume.
Let's
Oh,
shut up
okay.
the image.
So I'm
When you
going
s-
through.
When you say volume, you mean the first book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, book 1.
Because sometimes there's like, okay, a volume can be like 3 books.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so book 1 is finished, and are you planning to publish to Kindle?
Yeah. Hopefully at some point.
All right.
I'm slow on editing, so I'm trying to like catch typos. As you can see, first chapter had already been
Edited.
gone through. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once that's done, then I'll try to do that. See how it goes.
Yeah. How long did it take you to edit the first chapter?
Maybe like a day.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
So a day per chapter. And
Yeah, I didn't notice any typos. Real smooth English. So good work, man.
hey, thank you.
Yeah. Well, if you guys liked this, be sure to go check it out. Lazy Baker is your Royal Road name. Check it out on Royal Road. It's Kaito Seriously Another World. Wait, is it someone saying to Kaito? Or is Kaito...
Someone
It should be like
Saying to
Kaito
Kaito.
with a
Kaito
print.
Yeah, that's
serious?
someone asking him.
Okay, yeah,
Another
asking him.
world. Yeah.
Kaito, seriously? Okay, got it. So yeah, and like, have you talked to any publishers or anything to?
No,
to get
not at all. I'm waiting to have something complete. No.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, I'm going to check it out myself. That's for sure. And thank you for requesting it. This has been fun. Anything else that you want to say? Any other things that you want to make fun of in my accent or?
Oh
point out that was
no.
wrong.
Just I think that I was when you were reading that the R is the only thing that you need to pronounce more.
Okay, so you need
Yeah.
more rolling.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. You get that down and
Okay.
perfect.
One thing I was forgetting was I didn't encounter very many V's that I can remember, but you guys will turn V's into like B's or F's sometimes, right?
Yeah, they sound the same. It's the same word, the same letter.
Right. But other than that, yeah, I'm practicing a bit. Okay, so roll the R's more. I figured that like that was something that maybe you guys kind of like try to smooth out sometimes, but no. Like,
Oh no, not at all.
no.
That's a beautiful letter.
You love the
That's,
R's. Okay, got it. All right, then
Yeah.
I'll adjust that. But thank you so much for the tips. Thank you for requesting this. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming on. Have you
thanks
seen the
for being
movie
here.
Antz?
Yes.
You have.
Yeah.
Do you want to join us for
Wanna
this
talk
review?
about it with us?
in the theater?
Oh wow! Wow, okay.
Oh, a
Yeah,
long
I saw it
time
in the theaters
ago.
too, but
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
watched
wow.
it again last night.
Oh, and I watched it in Spanish. So.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they have the
So
Spanish
you didn't-
dub on
That's what
Netflix.
Woody Allen is like
Yeah,
in
so he
Spanish.
doesn't need.
He
He
was
didn't need to
listening to
worry
it.
about the Woody Allen
Right?
stuff.
You
yeah.
should have done that, Ahmed, because it
Should've
didn't
watched it
sound
in
like
Spanish.
Woody Allen.
And I loved it. It's really great. I love the voice,
Okay.
the Spanish voice actors there. So
Okay, cool. So if you want, you can stick around and.
All right, sorry.
one.
That was the
Good one. Good one.
That
wasn't
made
a
me
good
jump.
one. That was awful.
That was a good
I've
one.
gone too far. That's-
I was like, no.
I've got to stop.
You know what? Anytime that Sin jumps, you did a good job. Okay.
yeah, it was perfect.
Wait, speaking of Spanish dubs, have you watched the Spanish dub of Toy Story?
Yeah, actually.
Oh my gosh, it is fantastic. Is it not? It is
Yeah,
so good.
The thing is, I grew up in Puerto Rico, and adults movie not so much, but all the kids movies come in Spanish because kids don't know English until later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cool. I'm glad you're here to review this with us, if you want to. Yeah, guys, what do you think? I watched it last night.
I did as well.
I was surprised by some things.
You had seen it before, though.
I had
right?
seen it before.
Okay, that's
but
what I
I'll start with this. I was surprised at how bad the graphics are.
I was noticing how
The
bad
textures are
Yeah.
awful. But I do also want to add this bit for context. How many full CG movies were out when this came out?
Yeah,
Because this
no,
came
I
out
was
in
about to look up the
1998.
date. 98.
Well,
Okay, so
Bugs
we have to
Life
compare
came
it
out
with.
a little bit
Yes.
after this, and
A little bit after.
No, well,
yeah, like
hang
a
on.
month
If you
or
look
so
at
after.
the earliest Pixar looks similarly like awful.
The
Yeah,
first
the first
Toy Story?
Toy Story. I don't know if the first Toy Story is the first Pixar.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
The first feature-length Pixar, yes.
Okay.
I agree with that.
You can tell, obviously,
year
at
was that?
quality.
Yeah.
I think it was 95. I
Yeah,
thought
that's what
Toy
I
Story
said.
So
came
that's
out
when
in
they started. So
95?
this is like literally right.
Well, this
Right.
is a dream. This is a DreamWorks animation.
It's one of the first CGIs. That's,
Yeah.
that's how we have
yeah,
to
so
look
it's
at
pretty
this.
early.
Yes.
So I guess not terrible if you consider for the time. But,
Yeah,
you know.
absolutely. Yeah. That's for sure what I meant. Is like back when I first saw this, I was like, oh, this is great. This animation looks awesome. Did not notice how bad it really did look compared to nowadays, right? Because we didn't have that to compare to. Toy Story was the standard because it was probably the first full CG feature ever. Not just Pixar, but like
Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure.
But this is better than A Bug's Life. So,
agreed.
That's
The-
what.
the- the- despite what IMDb may say, look at the numbers there. So,
Well, it's interesting because the audience scores for this compared to Bug's Life, they are across the board lower. So I was surprised actually at how low the audience score was on Rotten Tomatoes and Letterboxd. Because I don't think this movie was that bad. I think they were comparing it to Bug's Life. And back in the day, you guys, there was this huge dispute between DreamWorks and Pixar about because someone who used to work for Pixar went over and was working on this, and so there's this thing about Antz stealing the actual idea, even though the stories are completely different.
Like couldn't be more
Making a
different.
bug movie.
They're very different. Like making a bug. Okay, here's the similarities. It's a movie about bugs, and you've got this one standout bug who doesn't conform to the rest. That's where the similarity ends, I think.
But you know what? I really, this movie really did feel like the movie of the guy who got out of the studio like, Pixar's making bugs next. We gotta beat them to bugs.
It's funny because this came out before Bugs. Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
This is how they handled it.
they came out in the same year.
They did about a
Yes.
month apart.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think this was like October and Bug's Life was maybe November, something like that. So a lot of people were confused between the two.
Maybe it was the technology to make like the foliage look real, that they could like do something miniature. I don't know.
Yeah,
what the logic
Pixar
is.
uses more brightness. Their scenes are brighter.
Yeah. This movie was like it felt like a video, like a dark video game from like my childhood. Like
Yeah.
it was so
PlayStation 2.
dark, and the colors choices. You really could have. I don't know.
What
I
also
guess you could've
matches
gone
that
a
the
little-
tone of this is darker than Bug's Life too.
Very
yeah.
much so. Very much so.
But both of these movies, interestingly enough, both of these movies are very political, except in two different ways. Like this one veers more towards a communistic type of ideology, and Bug's Life more towards a capitalistic. I thought it was kind of interesting.
I don't remember that. I don't remember any
no,
depth to Bug's Life.
Oh yeah, well maybe not to the same level as this, but they both do. There's like whole articles written about this, Jeff, because I was thinking, wow, I don't remember this feeling so political, because I'm much more aware of things like that than I was back. Oh my gosh, I'll be back. I'm gonna mute.
Okay.
Yeah, so Woody Allen's cat Z looked like E.T. a
Yes,
little too much like he was
100%.
a little weird. And I don't understand the choice of him as the lead. That was
Well, did you notice the very end of the movie was New York? They were showing it. This
Yeah,
is a
did you
Woody
see
Allen movie.
The Twin
Yes.
Towers.
yeah.
Did you see them? I'm
No,
surprised they didn't.
I didn't
Was
notice
that
that.
was that actually the Twin Towers because they were positioned weird and
Well,
like
the Twin
I
Towers,
had to
depending on how
rewind
you
it.
look at, it was the Twin Towers.
But this is 90, you said, right? So they must be the Twin Towers.
Yes,
right?
it
Yeah.
was 90.
Well, because I was
98.
wondering that, and
98,
I
yeah.
didn't actually check the date, but I did
It was.
rewind and look again because I was like,
It definitely
because
was.
I thought so too. But then when I looked at it again, it's the way they were lined up was goofy. It was a
Well,
little-
yeah, but I guess it depends how you're looking. It was the
Yeah,
Twin
yeah,
Towers,
yeah.
and I remember
Yeah, but
being.
it was, yeah,
I was
that makes sense.
surprised they didn't remove it because not long after 9/11, they went on this crazy binge of just trying to remove it out of almost everything.
What they remember with whatever they could find, right?
Yeah,
So ridiculous. What an idiotic way to approach anything.
I agree.
Yeah.
But
And what is
Forget about it. Just forget about it as soon as possible.
Yeah.
What is the issue that we're having with Woody Allen's voice acting? Was it bad? I watched the Spanish
yeah,
version.
right.
So
It's-
I think
he
you,
was
ju-
just
you
Woody
just
Allen.
don't like Woody Allen. Yeah, I'm not crazy about him either. I thought
don't
his
know,
voice
but I really
acting
don't
was
think-
okay though.
I no Woody Allen. He I get how he's funny.
Yeah.
But
It's
this
his
was just a
mumbly,
really weird role
Bumbly,
for him.
stumbly, yeah.
Like he was supposed to be the worker hero, and he was like, just he stumbles his way through the whole thing, and
Yeah.
then finally
That's-
is the hero,
that's
and it's like
Woody
But
Allen.
you didn't even want to be. I know, but there's the.
Yeah.
I would have been rooting for him more if he was, if he fit the,
Okay.
this class that they were going for, like it's just I don't know.
Yeah, so to me, it seemed like a lampoon on communism. To me, it sounded
it was-
it was like
Yeah.
making fun of communism.
That's
yeah,
what you
but it
think,
was-
but in the end, not really. It was
In the end,
because
yeah,
in the beginning,
still.
no, in the beginning, it's more like anti-fascist because that leader.
Yeah, but
and
it's
he's
all
trying.
smered. The message doesn't. It's not coming
It's-
through, right?
it's-
Right,
There's
well,
all kinds
so
of
like
weird
you
twists
think
and
it's about
turns, and it's like-
individualism, right? But at the
Right, that's
end,
what it
he still
seems,
conforms
exactly.
and is part of the community, whatever.
I have a
Like,
huge. I made a lot of kids myself. He's like a czar. It's like. It's like well, you're just
maybe
if
we're
you're a
only
worker,
gonna
that
have like
means you
1
do your
million in
one-
the beginning. Yeah.
You do your one and you go, right? That's like, no, I'm gonna hang out and be the king now. The hive's got a king now, and it's me, Woody Allen. It's like what?
Yeah, because he married the princess. That's right.
That's
Right.
that doesn't even conform with the whole
Yeah.
mythology of ants, right? As
Right.
much as they tried to
Yeah.
hem that into the story, and Sylvester Stallone, like.
Oh man, he was my favorite character
No,
for sure.
I missed Gene
see
Hackman
who he
was
was.
my favorite. I miss
Oh,
Gene
he's
Hackman.
such a good villain.
yeah.
I miss him. Just like I feel like I need to go
man,
back and watch some of his movies because
Yeah.
I really loved him as an actor.
My favorite Gene Hackman movie is the Royal Tenenbaums.
Oh,
I don't think
that's a
I've
good
ever
one.
seen that one.
Oh, it's
that's
one
one
of
of
my
the
favorite
last
movies.
ones, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I don't think he hasn't passed, has he? He's just
Yeah.
not acting anymore.
No,
Isn't
I think he didn't pass, or am I crazy?
I thought
I
he.
thought he passed. No,
Really?
I thought he just
he did.
quit.
Did
Let
he
me
just
see.
quit?
Yeah, he's still alive. He's
Yeah, that's-
94.
Yeah,
Wow,
he
cool.
quit. Yeah. I think maybe I can't remember if it was him. I'm confused, or if I'm confusing it with somebody else, like maybe
wow,
some
he's like-
dementia.
he's
Because
very old.
he's on up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great actor. I've always liked him.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad he's still kicking it. Yeah,
Royal
I've
Tenenbaums.
always loved him, and I hadn't heard his voice in a while because he quit, I guess. And when I heard it again in this, I was like,
He's very
oh,
Gene Hackman in here.
He's so good. He's so
Very
good,
Gene
though. He's
Yeah.
so good.
Are you a
Yes,
Wes
he is.
Anderson fan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good answer.
Yes, he's brilliant.
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
right. I forgot, Carl. He became a writer. Gene Hackman did.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
know
he
that.
wrote. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, as far as I think that the plot is actually very good. I think that the flow of the movie, the pace of the movie, where it goes, I feel like is well composed. And I didn't like. I honestly felt like because one of the ants actually says, well, we're the workers and we control the means of production, right?
Yep,
like,
yep.
like they literally
No,
quoted Marx
when they
in
were-
certain
Yeah, no,
parts.
when
And
they
that's
were-
why I thought it was a lampoon, because it was like, yes,
Oh no,
of
I
course,
don't
this is
think
what...
it was lampooning communism at all.
Oh, man,
No,
totally.
no, no. Mm-mm. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
He did say that though.
Yeah, there was
Yeah, the
it was
workers.
like some
Striking
random.
against-
The workers.
It was
When
some
they were
random.
striking against.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
against
Yeah,
their
random.
but to me
jobs,
that's
which is
like
interesting.
to me that's like social commentary. Like, oh, anytime there's some kind of workers' revolt, Marxism starts rearing its ugly head, and like
Did you
it just-
did you notice like how sheep-like all these people were though?
Because they're ants!
How quickly they turned on a dime.
Yes!
Like they were
Exactly!
like Z, and then idiot.
Exactly.
I can't remember his name. Mandible? What's his name?
Yeah,
Mandible.
Mandible.
He
Mandible.
comes
He
out
offered
and he
them-
like gives this flowery speech like a
Yeah.
typical politician, and everybody's like, "Oh,
Well, he
Mandible!"
offered
Mandible's
them
like, "Oh my
more
God."
pay. He gave them
Yeah.
more money.
Well, he offered them what they wanted.
Yeah.
He
Right,
offered them what they
exactly, and they were
yeah.
like, "Cool, thank you."
Yeah, like a bunch of little sheep. Yeah, exactly.
Well, no, like people. Like
yeah,
you
I know
that's-
because
feel
people
like
are sheep.
they're people.
That-
They're like
yeah,
lemmings.
people believe politicians. That is what you're saying here.
And the
Sid.
more a politician can promise, that's what they want. Which is,
Yes.
of course, what's that quote by Alex, whatever his name is, some French guy? The American public will remain until, like Congress realizes it can bribe people with. It can buy the people with other people's money, something like that, which is, basically what that's not an exact quote, but something along those lines. Like, we're basically going to survive until we reach this point, which is we're at this point already. So we're on the downslide because politicians always are trying to pit people against each other and promise
Right.
them this and promise them that and promise it. It's like, like there's no bottom of the pocket at all. And yeah, things just spiral and get terrible.
Well, okay, so what we get also Christopher Walken,
Oh,
Right,
Christopher Walken.
right?
Walken.
He's like kind of like the actual hero of the
He
whole
was
story.
so Christopher
Yeah.
Walken,
He was
wasn't he?
so
He
Christopher.
saved
Walken.
Z.
That's the thing, is everyone in this movie was so them.
You know
right?
what it
Yes,
is?
Stallone.
Yeah, but
pretty
it was
much.
also there. It was
Pretty
the prime of that, like that acting generation, if you will. Because
Yeah.
like, why? I'm like Sharon Stone. Like, why? And then
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
forgot
but of
she was
course,
in here.
in 95 or 98 or whatever, that makes perfect sense. Sharon Stone, right? Like that she would be the voice of the. It just it didn't, in my mind, it didn't seem like a good fit for the character. But I guess at the time it probably made sense because it was they were all the A-listers, right?
Yeah. I had totally forgotten she was in here. I didn't forget that Jennifer Lopez was in here. I remember back in the day I watched this multiple times.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez. That's right.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez too.
Yeah.
That's right.
So many great scenes. My favorite characters were the wasps.
Oh yeah, I had forgotten about those characters. That was so funny.
They're
Who was that
hilarious.
actor? Who was that actor?
I don't know. I
Gosh,
actually don't know.
I couldn't figure it out, and I didn't bother looking. So let me look now.
I forgot his name even. His
'Cause
character
the
name.
voice, Drunk Scott. No,
Scout.
Drunk Scout was.
Oh, I loved Danny Glover.
Was he? Jane Curtin was Muffy, the wife, right?
Oh yeah, Muffy.
Yeah.
Wait. Who,
Oh, Dan Aykroyd. It was Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
was that who it was?
Yeah,
The name
that's Chip.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
And Danny Glover is one of the fellow soldier ants who
head.
died.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
he
the
was
hand.
like, Bobby, hey,
Yeah.
you know, he's like, I'll protect you, buddy, don't worry. That was the head thing was, it was, I don't know, was that funny?
Yes.
I didn't
Yeah,
find
that
that.
was
It was
perfect.
dark,
That was
but it
great.
was funny at the same
Yeah,
time.
I just,
oh,
How
Jim
do I
Cummings?
look?
yeah.
Be honest. How do I look?
And what was it he said to him? You're going to be fine.
Yeah, you're gonna be okay. We just, we'll find your body.
We're gonna find it. We're gonna find out.
Just like
I don't
spit
know.
on
Is that how Woody Allen sounded?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He's
Like that?
very mumbly,
Oh, okay.
very,
But he has-
very
he did
closed
have a
off,
deeper
and he
voice
just
than I
kind of just
expected.
like,
Okay,
he's
okay.
always
No,
kind of mumbling to
Find
himself,
your body.
going on, and he
This
catch
was
little
like-
funny things that he says once in a while.
the Spanish version, the main character seemed like he had really had anxiety. He was very
Yeah.
chippery and very fast and very unsure of himself.
Yeah, exactly. That's Woody Allen in a nutshell. So they did a good job.
Okay.
He talks
I
about
see.
his therapist. His rants are his. Like
Yeah.
I
I
think
see.
this is
Yeah.
like I haven't watched many of his, but I imagine this is his shtick, and this is what
Yeah,
his claim
100%.
to fame, and he did it to perfection in this movie. He got every joke in that he could.
Yep.
Even the bad ones.
Even the
I feel
bad
like
ones.
There was a lot of them that were just very stale, probably because
Yep.
it's 98.
Yeah.
But he got them all in. He got them all in.
He got all of
He
them
did so much improv in this. it seems like.
So one thing, like I remember one distinct joke that did not do it for me. And this kind of happened a lot.
Yeah.
It was like near the end. This is the one that I remember. It was near the end, and Woody Allen, like they're looking out over the crowd. They're all about to get flooded, and he says, "Oh, look, it's so and so. He owes me money." It's like, money? What?
Right.
You know, like,
hey, that
what?
guy owes me money. Yeah, there was a few of those jokes that landed so like, huh? Like it was a different time. It was a different time or something.
Well, not only that, but like you know, you can keep consistency in the ant culture. You don't have to like throw money. You like get the fuck out of here. You know.
No,
like,
it was just
jokes
he was
need to be
making
in
jokes.
world. You know.
Right. That's how.
But
He was probably riffing in the studio, and they were just cracking up the whole time, and just like they kept it. You know, like it was
Yeah.
one of
how
those
did they
small-
how did they pay for their drinks at the bar at the beginning? Didn't they have money there?
Did they?
I don't.
No.
I don't remember
no.
a bar.
They just
Oh,
got
right,
it.
right. They were sucking on the asses
The drinks
of those
that was so.
those nymphs.
Why?
Because it's funny. That I liked.
Was
I
it?
did
It
like
was
that.
gross and gross looking, like whatever the hell that is. It's supposed to be a nymph
Oh, yeah.
or an
There it
aphid
is.
or whatever.
Aphid. That's right. Aphids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
supposed to be an aphid, but I don't. Do they even look like? I just. Ugh.
I think they do.
Do they?
I think so.
I don't know. Hang on. Let's.
Okay, I really loved the termites, even though I don't know if that's a thing with termites, like those fucking giant bloated things with the actual. Like I didn't know. I don't know. Is that really what termites look like? The warriors?
I don't know. I'm looking them up too because I
I-
don't.
I,
I
I
thought
don't
they-
remember that was
It was like they're
accurate to what
5
termites
times
look
our
about.
size, and
look
I'm like,
like.
I don't even know.
Maybe
Well,
some
termites
type of-
are bigger than. Well, it depends on the ant, obviously, because black ants, some black
I
ants can
was
be pretty
thinking-
big.
You know, I had this whole thought process. I'm sure we all did. Of like, why are the termites so big? I thought termites were small. They must be smaller. Like I went through that whole thought process that you just described, and didn't come to an answer at any point. But
Simon,
some
in
pictures
answer
of
to your
bugs.
question, no, I don't think he looks like Cillian Murphy.
Who?
Simon posted this meme in my Discord channel with the Oppenheimer, you know, the guy who plays Oppenheimer,
Uh-huh.
Cillian Murphy, with the hat, except Z's face underneath. I guess he thinks he looks like Cillian
Maybe
Murphy.
a little.
those are termites. So these are termites.
Yeah.
Don't they have like?
Okay, so
Hold
there's
on,
the
let me
big
make-
there's the big fat thing.
Is that what that
But I
is? Or
didn't
is
think
that
those
like a
were
little-
warriors.
Or is that like a termite bank?
No,
What
that
is
is a
that? What
termite.
is that thing?
That thing that they're attached to there. But I don't think those are warriors. That's the thing. I
don't
don't
know
think
what-
those are
I don't know what
the
I'm
fighter
looking at
class of termites.
here. All of these are how to get rid of.
They haven't evolved yet. There.
Okay, here we go. There we go.
They're not even.
This is the hierarchy right here.
They don't look anything like.
No, not at all.
See,
And
yeah,
that's-
look at the soldier.
that bugged me the hell out because I was like, these don't look like termites. Like they look like these big. Like what are they?
They look
Why
like
is
Starship
this-
Troopers.
Yes. Yes, Queen. Exactly. I was thinking the same exact thing. And what was it? Starship Troopers came out in around the same year, or it's around the same
Probably a
time.
couple years before
People were
95.
going bug
Was it
crazy in
97?
90s.
I thought 97.
People were going bug crazy around then for some
I
reason.
don't remember.
And then here is this is an aphid, right?
Is that what they were thinking?
This doesn't look like a little drink.
They were drinking out of their butts.
I know, but like
It's gross.
it's nowhere. It's not flat anywhere. It's like what? So they smashed its head inside of its body. Like,
I think
don't-
so. I think.
What are
that's,
we looking
that's the
at?
reasoning.
Like, yeah, these were all poor
1997. Bill Underbridge says for Starship
Simon
Troopers.
says he's going to post that picture in the SBT
Okay.
meme layer channel so you can see.
These aphids look a little bit more drinky.
That's
I
an
guess.
aphid too?
Yeah, the different kind.
Oh, so gross.
Oleander. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I asked you, Ahmed.
I also like the music from this movie. It wasn't too
Yeah, the score was good.
bad. Mm-hmm.
I did not notice the score.
I did.
I did.
There were
It
aspects
had
of
a
it I didn't
distinctive.
like, but
It's
it was
when the action was building up.
the sneaker scene. I think the music was interesting.
The sneaker scene?
Yeah, when they're
Yeah, I
walking.
always remember when
And
they're
he's
stuck
like,
on the
she's
bottom
like
of the
stuck
shoe.
on the.
On the gum?
What a
But I don't
Oh,
see how
yeah,
they
yeah,
didn't get. I
situation.
still don't see how they didn't get smushed
Well, because they would get just pressed into the gum.
Yeah,
into the
Uh-huh.
gum
I mean,
more,
I-
and just
and-
yeah, but the gum's gonna get.
And it was grass.
It's up against but it's up against the shoe, which has a hard. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
but
felt like-
also that whole. It's just I felt like, hey, we
never
can do
forgot that
CGI. Look at 3D.
Yeah.
Look at the show. Whoa, 3D. That's what I felt like that whole thing was. It
Yeah.
was just like, how look at my symmetrical Reebok.
Yeah.
All right. I
Yeah.
get it.
So other things I didn't quite like about this movie, yeah, I guess it was the Woody Allen jokes. Like half the time it was great, half the time it was like, ugh.
the very Woody Allen
Um,
stuff.
I didn't want to spend that much time with Woody Allen
He was nonstop the whole time.
nonstop.
Never shut up.
So you know, we just did not have a good lead. You know, there wasn't any Antz that I wanted to spend more time with except for Christopher Walken and Stallone. Actually, I wanted to hang out with Stallone. somewhere.
Yeah. No, their relationship was probably the most interesting.
Yeah, him and Woody Allen.
Yeah, his and the princess. It started out like it made sense, and then when he kidnaps her by accident, that's when it just all kind of just fell
Yep.
apart for me. I was just like, "This is what?"
Yeah.
And he's getting away with it somehow.
Yeah.
And
Also,
then,
but there were also
And then she
things-
hates him, and she doesn't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
like him. She hates him, and
yeah.
then they end up stuck together. And then she ends up loving him after she. I feel like there was no lesson there at all. It was just a wash of like a lot of like tropes.
Yeah, the hero of the story bumbles his way into herodom, and people think that he's actually brave when he never was in any way. You know, there was nothing. He did not have an actual character arc. He's just Woody Allen from the start, and he ended up Woody Allen. So
And then he makes something about individualism at the end to just put a bow on it. It's like, oh, look what happens when you're an individual. Oh, it's like, wait, what? Like you just throwing it at the end to try to make it sound like, you know, it just felt very like, you know.
Do you feel like it was just kind of? Do you feel like it was rushed? You know, like given the whole thing
Maybe.
with Bug's life.
maybe, but I did that didn't come off to me necessarily.
No, because the performances were all proper. Like
Yeah.
I just felt like it was the story was trying to serve many audiences.
Like kids
maybe-
and adults.
Yeah, and it had too many masters. Maybe that was the problem.
It was trying to get too many themes at the same time.
Yeah,
Was trying to
like
do
too many cooks.
Yeah,
Maybe, yeah.
and too many topics too.
Maybe, yeah. But again, the communism thing, like, I just felt like even the way that the hero works out, it seems very like making fun of communism, you know, because that's kind of like how communist leaders
It's not,
are. They
read
just,
some articles
they
about the
they
dude
bumble
who wrote
in.
it. It's not really.
I'd love.
It's not really.
I mean,
It
okay.
isn't.
That's
That's what I thought
I'll
at
believe
first
you.
too. No,
I'll
I
believe
honestly
you.
I thought that at first too, and I was like, "Well, this is interesting. This seems like a very blatant sort of expression, anti-communist type of expression." and was reading some articles about it. And the more I read, it's like, no, I don't think it was.
But that's
Not
usually how
really.
it turns out, though. Like that's the funny thing
Maybe
is
it
like
was
people who
unintentional.
are actually communists like end up
Maybe it was
make,
unintentional.
end up making themselves and the ideology look ridiculous because what else can they do?
It's also a 26-year-old movie, so people thought would think different back then than they do now. So
Yeah.
For sure.
So yeah, Wart Galore says, "Whoa, is this the Chrysalis movie?"
Yeah.
No, this is and then he's like, "Oh yeah,
Yes.
Antz."
Yes, we did it. We did it. And it has the CGI of 1998.
yeah.
This is
it
what we
wouldn't
could
be
do.
hard to remake it with
Say again.
the second half. It wouldn't be hard to remake it with that same CGI today.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So overall, it was.
Oh wait, Insectopia was like was just like it was a dump. Like
I
when they
loved
finally when they first thought they were in Insectopia and they
Yeah.
were like
Yeah, the picnic,
Insectopia! And then they found Insectopia and they were like,
But to them,
Insectopia!
and
I
to them,
didn't-
that would be amazing.
I
though.
know, but that's
All
what I
the
mean.
stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
could they needed to make it amazing for us?
It's
Like,
That's it.
I didn't
But
say
they
that
did.
all the time.
They
They
did. They
did-
made it. So
The
did
worm-
you notice like all the bugs? The
I
bugs like
guess,
flying
I
was supposed to
know,
be
but
like
it was-
birds, and then the worm roller coaster.
No, I felt like they got gypped. Like they were.
No way, dude. The apple. One of my favorite gags was the worm through the apple, and
Yeah.
everyone's
Oh,
riding
and
it
the
like a
roller
roller coaster on the
coaster.
ride, and then they were in a bar getting drunk. Oh no, they were kumbayaing around the campfire.
Yeah,
It
the
was
stoner,
like- it
the
was
stoner
like-
bugs.
it
This
was like
tastes
an
like
amusement
crap.
park.
Let me try. I think it is
Oh, that
crap.
was disgusting.
Awesome.
Absolutely disgusting.
But they're insects, Amit.
I
So it would
know,
be
but
lovely
still,
and
no, but
delicious.
that's a
Yeah.
joke for Meet the Feebles, not for this movie. I don't know how that joke ended up making.
Yeah,
it.
I would
so-
have loved to have seen Amit's face while he was watching this
Yeah.
movie.
Oh,
I think that's what made it good.
So I remember I liked this movie a lot better as a kid. But I also liked it better than A Bug's Life when I was a kid because I was like, oh, this is like A Bug's Life for adults. That's what I thought when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is more of a mature movie than A Bug's Life.
Do you think you'd like Bug's Life more now or less?
I have no idea. I haven't seen it since.
It's been a long time since I've
like
seen
I
it.
saw A Bug's Life after I saw Antz.
I've
No.
never seen
Yeah.
A Bug's Life.
Wait, no, I
And
saw
I
Antz
never
after A
saw
Bug's
this
Life.
before this.
And even when I first saw A Bug's Life, I was a bit disappointed in it, without having seen Antz and being disappointed, not having nothing to compare it to, right? So I was like, this movie's not that good. And then I saw Antz. I was like, why isn't this Bug's Life? But I'd love to see A Bug's Life again now because I want to look number one at the graphics because I remember
Graphics are
also
brighter. I feel
brighter-
like they're better looking.
Yeah.
it
The
is a
picture.
it is a better looking movie for sure. But it didn't have ants getting incinerated by a fucking by a fucking
Decapitated.
magnifying glass.
Decapitated.
That was
Oh man.
and the battle with the bugs and the slime.
Oh dude,
like
I loved it.
and they're just all killing each other.
All
and
the
it's
dark
just like,
stuff.
Why are we doing this? This is very
Grasshoppers instead of termites here.
Yeah,
And
that's
Jeff-
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's one thing that A Bug's Life, I was like, this is dumb. This is not how grasshoppers behave. Like it doesn't make any goddamn sense to me.
They were like the mob thugs of
Yeah.
the movie or something.
But you probably didn't watch the bloopers, and that's why you didn't like it too much.
Oh, the bloopers were
yeah,
probably the
that's
best
right.
part of the movie.
That was the best
Bloopers,
part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So, are you guys ready for with a number? And we forgot to ask the audience
I
to start
know. I
giving
was
us
just
numbers from the
realizing
beginning.
that.
All
I've
right,
been
Anybody
slow
who
with that.
here who has done their homework and watched this movie, please give us a number out of 10 in the comments here in the chat here. Let us know what you thought of Antz.
bootleg CGI ET.
Yeah. I think I gave it a better score last night, and I thought about it a little bit more, and so I've changed my mind a little.
Okay. What's your
Outlander
score?
says my dog ate my homework.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, we got a 6 from Bill.
Okay, 6 from Bill. Yeah, he says 6 out of 10. Not trash.
Not trash.
Okay.
I will agree. This is not trash. It's actually pretty impressive for being, what, the second or third fully CG movie?
Well, Toy Story. I honestly don't remember.
I can't think of anything else that came out after Toy Story.
Well, Toy Story
Besides A
was
Bug's Life.
95. I honestly don't know. I'm not looking.
I think Wally's after that.
Wall-E?
What is?
Wally?
No, Wall-E's like early 2000s.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Wally
Like
was in the
2005
2000s,
maybe.
I thought. Yeah.
Wait, what do we say? You were asking what was next? I got confused.
No,
He
I was
was-
asking what other CG movies came between
out
this and
before.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
Casper.
Casper?
But that wasn't a
Yeah.
fully CG movie.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
So Toy Story, like, did Disney Pixar?
Monsters Inc. came out after.
Yeah, it was
Lady
after.
V Elements gives it a 9.
Oh, wow. Wait,
with
where
a
do
very
you
interesting note.
Where do you see this? No.
Oh, man.
Where did you see that? Because I don't see it in the comments. No, I don't see it in the comments. Where the hell did you
I
see
don't-
this?
It's just right here.
Oh,
in
I
the-
see it. It's way up. I missed it. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
All right, so we get a 6 and a 9.
Oh,
Anybody
Marvin?
else?
Marvin the Martian 3D. Okay.
I just
Ah.
checked it, and Antz was the second movie. Toy Story was first, and then Antz.
Okay.
Second one.
So this is the second fully
Mhm.
CG movie.
Fox Light number 3.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Wait. Final Fantasy: The Spirit Within, was that after this one?
I don't know. Okay.
Orb
I'm writing
Man
down.
gives it a
Orb
7.
Man's 7.
No,
Yeah, I'm
Final
writing that
Fantasy's
down.
in the 2000s, right?
No, it's okay, Lady V. No.
Mm. I think it's
sorry.
99. No, Lady V,
Spirits.
thank you for the content.
2001. I
The
love
best early
I love the
CGI
Spirits Within. All my Final
was the
Fantasy
dang
nerd
inefficient
friends hated it.
Yeah, I hated it.
I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was really cool.
I think I hated it though because it made no sense that it was a Final Fantasy movie.
Yeah, that's I mean, exactly. That was the problem with it. That was the problem with it. But when you look at the cast, it was really weird also how Alec Baldwin looked just like Ben Affleck. The CGI of him looked just like Ben Affleck. Super weird.
Yeah, and Steve Buscemi's character, that was weird because he did not look anything like Steve Buscemi,
No.
but it was clearly him.
But it was
You know?
Ming Na was the lead. And,
Oh, wow.
but yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Okay, so we only have 3.
Yeah, so far I
We
got
only
a
have
6, a
3
9,
ratings.
and a 7.
Anybody else? Anybody
That
else
was
do their
our
homework and
fault.
watch
We
this
totally
movie?
forgot to ask for the score earlier.
A score out of 10. Anybody else? You have 30 more seconds. We have 3 ratings, so at least that's.
I feel like the audience is going to
almost as
rate this
much.
higher. The best thing
Nos-
about animated films is that
It's
Alec
nostalgia
Baldwin
factor.
doesn't have to shoot a physical gun. Okay. Simon.
Anybody else?
I've seen it,
Too
but
long
can't-
ago from Work Galore.
I can't rate it. Okay, too long ago. All right. No more scores? Okay.
All right, no more scores. So
All right.
what is their average?
Let me do that right now. Watch something come in as soon as I'm calculating this.
I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna give it a
So-
6 and a recommend.
So the average is 7.33 from the
6.5.
audience.
Sorry, 6.5. I've been waffling a little bit. 6.5. And
Okay.
a recommend.
What about you, Ahmed?
5 and don't bother.
Okay. All right. And what about you?
Fernando?
I'll give the Spanish version a 7, and then after this conversation, I'll give the Woody Allen version a 6.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the 6 because that's the one we're talking about. So
But I recommend the other one.
you recommend the yeah? You
The
know, I
Spanish
started.
Spanish.
I
Who
actually
did the
started
voice? Can we
listening.
figure that out? Can we figure
I
out who did
started
the
listening
voices?
to it in Spanish when I was watching it on Netflix, and then I just went back to the English but the Spanish dub sounded pretty good to me. I'm going to give it a 6.25.
The Spanish
Oh,
dub,
wow.
6.25.
No, I'm giving the
movie.
a 6.25.
Okay.
Her sentences
So
were
you
very
changed
close
you
together.
say you changed your rating from 6 to 6.25 is what you're saying.
6.25. I'm looking
Who,
for
me?
the
I didn't
Spanish
really give it a. I hadn't decided yet.
Oh, okay. Okay. So 6.25
6.5
plus 6.5 plus 5
plus
and plus
6.
6, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
can't-
definitely were harsher on it. Our average is 5.93.
Okay.
So, just under a
Okay.
6.
I say it's a recommend because it is the second full CG animation and because it's good enough to not hate it
Yeah.
while watching it.
Yeah.
Except Ahmed hated it, I think.
Yeah, poor Ahmed. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you
no,
are
it's-
so
what's
hard
his
to
name?
please.
Gene Hackman didn't put
Yeah.
it over the top for me. It just didn't happen. I don't know.
Aw.
Yeah.
I
Was that
like
your
Gene
first
Hackman.
time watching it?
Yes, my first time.
Oh,
And
That's
my
why.
only time.
did you watch it with your baby?
No.
Oh, okay.
I watched it away from my baby. I watched it alone.
All right. So, and what did the audience average?
Azteca. That was an
7.33.
7.33. Okay.
7.33.
Wow.
Oh, because
Okay.
because
I
because the masturbating 9.
awful- You know, yeah.
Yes, she's the
yeah,
outlier.
broke the average.
That's
I
what
don't,
it
I don't know.
is.
I don't know if we should allow this outlier into the.
I think it's totally fine. I think that kind of that perspective
This
is
is
valid.
why Woody Allen gets to do movies.
IMDb rates it about 6.4, I think, Bill.
Okay, so we're around the average. We're around it.
All right. Well,
made it.
there we have it.
right.
There we have it. That is Antz. So, what are we doing next?
That's what I was going to ask you. What are we doing next?
What are we up to?
So, what is coming in the next 2 weeks?
So,
do we have
are
a
we,
release
this
calendar
is the
going?
thing. Have we decided this? I get confused.
We're close-
Because
we're
I don't
close
know
to-
what we're really going to be doing.
We're close to deciding.
Okay,
Why don't
decided
we
on-
decide 2 movies now, in case next month we have our standalone cinema stream?
So in 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be in California.
Mm-hmm.
And the week after that, I'll still be in California on my way back home.
California.
So
Okay.
I don't know that I can do a live stream while I'm in California.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
I mean, it's possible though. Maybe.
I mean, if I sequester myself in a place where my niece and nephew aren't raising, yeah,
Gotta get sequestered.
I
Get the
have
sequest-
I
get
have
this
a
lady
very
sequestered.
energetic niece and nephew out in California.
Can your brother shove them in a refrigerator for?
Oh, I could
just a
always
couple
lock them in the
Sequester them
garage
into
or
a-
something.
Into a garage.
You know. I mean, I can aim for it. We can aim for it. That's the 13th. It's on a Wednesday. I'm also going to try to meet up with some YouTube buddies out there. And I
Okay.
don't know when that's going to be. But, I mean, we can aim for it if you want.
Okay, so maybe you'll be here for the 13th. If not the 13th,
Probably without a camera, though, because I'll be
Okay.
using my travel laptop.
Okay. Duct tape makes a great babysitter. Very Mean Thought says. That's good advice. Okay, so what's on our release calendar for next month?
So
Can we call your travel
Galore,
laptop a trap top?
Oh
that's a
yeah, we
good one.
can.
Like
We
that.
can do that.
Wart galore. The criteria is it's totally dependent generally on what's coming out, what we're publishing at the time.
Yep.
So on the
DLC?
13th, okay, so on the 12th, we have a pre-order from Mimic and Me 2.
Okay.
And on the 14th, we have another Fall of Wizardoms, Fall 3.
Okay. And that's
so that's
everything
like in
that's on
the
our...
immediate. That's the immediate. And everything around it is fall as well. And the novella comes out the following week. So
What if we do an and me movie?
a what?
An and me movie. Like rather than take it like from the
instead of the
plot,
mimic.
yeah, just something
something.
and me.
Like Mac and Me?
Or a
yeah.
buddy cop or a buddy
So-
adventure.
but
Red
that's
Heat,
like, and
Red
me,
Heat.
and me.
What's
Red
Red
Heat.
Heat and me. Red Heat's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You had better not
is
mean
the
that,
Russian
Jeff.
No, I
guy
don't-
with
I
the
don't- I have
gun and
not-
Sweaty.
Arnold
what Red Heat-
Schwarzenegger and James Belushi.
And I remember a bathhouse.
Yes, that was in the very
Okay.
beginning, and he was speaking Russian, and I was trying to memorize, like I was trying to phonetically learn how to say what Arnold was saying. I was so obsessed with him. But yeah, Red Heat is a buddy cop film. He's a Russian cop. He comes to the U.S. and teams up with Belushi.
Okay.
That's if you're wanting to go buddy cop route.
Okay. That's not a bad choice to me. I've not seen it, so
Is
that'll
the
be
mimic
cool.
a
Can't
cop
believe you
and
haven't
mimicking me?
I don't know. Someone just said buddy.
No,
Someone
buddy,
just said
like a buddy
movie.
comedy. It's
No, I know,
mimicking
but I'm
me is pretty much a
saying-
buddy comedy.
Isn't he?
Okay.
But mimic is like a dog, right? So it's like canine or
He's
something.
a is it
Canine
mimic
cop.
he's a mimic, right? Isn't he one of
Yeah,
those?
it's kind of like Venom.
Oh, he has a personality and everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, Venom, right? It's kind of like exactly like Venom.
Simon says me, myself, and Irene. That's more than a buddy cop.
Oh,
That
okay,
movie
that's-
was surprisingly good. Well, the thing about Me, Myself, and Irene is he actually does kind of act like the mimic, like because the mimic is all like all
It's been
over the
forever
place.
since I've seen that. That's Jim Carrey, right?
Yeah, Jim Carrey has a split personality. I don't know if it's
Right.
more than two personalities. I think
No,
it's
it's
Me,
two. It's probably
myself,
two.
and Irene. Yeah, okay. I don't know.
yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
just the two personalities, but that's kind of relevant to the mimic. So I kind of like that suggestion.
Me,
It's been
Myself,
a
and
long
Irene?
time since I've seen that movie.
Thanks a lot, Simon. I was
Michael.
aiming for Red Heat, but oh well. Me, myself, and I. Is that what we want to go with?
Well,
I mean, it makes sense if
well,
it makes
no,
more
no.
sense to the story.
We can keep. Well, no, I don't know that it does.
That,
Well,
that's a good contender. Red Heat
Red
is a
Heat.
good contender. Any other buddy comedies
Oh.
or mimics? Very Mean Thoughts, I think, also suggested The Thing, which is a mimic. But have we reviewed that one?
You talk now. Which Thing movie? You talking about the
The
Kurt
first
Russell
one,
one
the
or the one
original
in the
one.
50s?
The original. Not the 50s one. The Kurt Russell one.
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't think we have. I don't think we have reviewed this.
That's another one that to me is like in that kind of perfect range. We did do Aliens, but like The Thing.
The
Oh.
Thing.
Yeah.
The Thing is good.
That movie, I've
Simon's
seen that
also
movie
recommending
plenty,
Stuck on
and
You, which
I
is
like
Yeah,
about
well, I was
these
gonna say that one.
conjoined
Is that
twins.
the one that they have the head stuck together?
No,
No,
I
I think
thought
it's at the hip.
that the hip. Yeah,
hips.
it's oh gosh, I can't remember who all's in it. Shoot, I can't
Who
remember.
directed that? Was it?
I saw it once. Stuck on You.
Lady V, I hope you come to more streams. You're very entertaining.
What you saying now? What you doing over there?
I don't know, but everything that
pretty
she
funny.
says seems to be pretty dark. So
She's welcome.
Midnight Run. Midnight Run is a buddy film as well.
Stuck on You. Greg Kinnear and
Matt Damon.
Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Damon.
Right.
This is Farrelly. Yeah, the Farrelly brothers.
oh, Fairly
Okay.
Brothers, just like Me, Myself, and Irene. I didn't know that.
Oh, I guess that's how they're related, maybe. Oh, I don't want to watch this.
Is it because they're conjoined?
I don't know.
But it's
I
Fairly
just-
Brothers, so it might be good.
Yeah, have you not seen it?
It's probably good.
I haven't seen it.
No, I don't.
I remember
don't-
enjoying it the one time I saw it. Now that was many years ago. So
Okay.
Stuck on You is a good option because it's it's gross and
Okay.
mimics are gross.
Turner and Hooch is a buddy movie. There's also K9, which was
Is
another
Turner and Hooch
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks and
Hanks.
the
Then-
German Shepherd?
Yes, and
Yes.
No.
No.
Or is
The
it a-
German
it's a big-
it's a
Shepherd
big
was
ugly
with
dog.
James Belushi. That was another buddy.
The the
I
big
think it was
bulldog
called
looking
K9
thing.
or something.
Can't
This
remember.
one here, Turner
Yeah.
and Hooch.
I remember watching this in the 90s.
Oh,
I'm not crazy about Turner and Hooch, to be honest.
I'm not crazy about this trailer, let alone the actual movie.
Venom
what
could
is-
work, but feels like it's just not old enough to fit into the normal movie reviews.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Or Men.
It's not old enough?
What's the cutoff date?
Well,
Oh,
we
no.
don't really
Oh,
That's a good
haven't
question,
really
though.
instituted a cutoff date, but
good
it
question.
is definitely is on the newer side.
Okay, well, the thing
There's
then,
of course Lethal Weapon. That's the epitome of buddy movies.
Yeah, that's true.
That was kind of like
which one
of,
is the mimic? Is it Mel
It would be
Gibson?
Mel Gibson, yeah.
Oh, right, because he is kind of a crazy.
He's kind of
person
crazy, yeah.
in the
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
He wants to
for
kill
sure.
himself. That's right. He wanted to kill himself, and he didn't go through with it.
Dude,
Oh my God,
this
is not it.
okay.
That's the TV show.
Yeah, that's a TV show.
Holy
I
moly.
was reacting to that
okay.
a while back.
I watched
I
Lethal
stopped.
Weapon not too long ago, maybe 10 years ago, and I like at the end I was like, "Oh, they ended the movie with a triangle choke." Yes. I remember seeing it a long time ago, but at the time I didn't know what a triangle choke was. But then watch it 10 years ago, it's like, "Oh shit."
Oh my God, look at this font. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely a buddy movie
what about Shrek?
I'm
Shrek?
too old for this shit.
with the donkey.
I don't want to watch
I
Shrek.
don't know. I've watched Shrek
Okay,
like,
I'll
so
scratch
much.
it off. I'll scratch it off. I
It's
scratched it off.
it's already gone. Okay.
I'm too old for Shrek.
Check out that font. Yeah. I don't-
Tango and Cash. Yeah, Tango and Cash was a buddy.
I'm supposed to be retired.
Sorry.
That was Sylvester
I just-
Stallone and what's his name?
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. Thank you.
Yeah,
Is it
well,
funny?
that is true. The Mimic itself
Wait,
is a
hang
lethal
on.
weapon
In
of sorts.
Mimic and Me, are they crooks?
Sort of.
Now it's been forever and a day since I saw
Okay.
Tango and Cash.
So our we have two.
I've written down a whole bunch, y'all. So I guess
Okay.
we need to
let-
decide.
yeah. Let's look at the list.
Okay.
have a Matrix.
Stuck on You,
Okay.
Me, Myself, and Irene,
Okay.
Red Heat, which I cannot believe you've never seen, Midnight Run, Lethal Weapon, and Tango and Cash.
What is Midnight Run?
Oh,
Isn't Midnight Run Charles Grodin and
Yes.
It's been forever since I've seen that
I
as
saw that
well.
movie like too much. It's an excellent movie. Robert
De
De
Niro.
Niro.
I remember
plays,
I don't know who
liking it.
Charles Grodin is.
Oh,
this
he's
guy?
the dude. He played in King Kong, 70 something. He's played in a bunch of different stuff. He's someone you've probably seen.
Yeah, when you see him, you'll probably.
I'm-
recognize
It's
him.
Like-
been a long time since I
Okay, I
want
want to.
Robert De
can
Niro
we,
plays a bounty hunter.
Can we decide on this one? Because I feel I have good vibes.
and
This
I
is-
feel like
this is an excellent movie.
I feel like we should
this
also
is Charles Grodin.
decide on Red Heat.
Oh, okay.
Beethoven. Remember Beethoven, the father
Yeah, he
from
was in Beethoven.
Okay.
He was in a lot of stuff.
That was a dog movie too.
yeah.
Okay. So
I've got
Midnight
Midnight
Run.
Run circled.
Midnight Run. Very Mean Thought says RDJ and Tropic Thunder is like a mimic.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is a really good buddy movie. Yeah.
Is it?
Absolutely. Have you not seen it?
I don't think I have.
What's
Are
his
you
face?
serious? Val Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, Robert De Niro. Wait, what did I say?
No,
Robert
Robert
Downey
Downey
Kilmer
Jr.
and Robert
You
Downey Jr.
Okay, so Kiss Kiss Bang
I haven't
Bang.
seen this either.
Oh my gosh, this movie is hilarious. This was the first movie that Robert Downey Jr. made after he got straight. And so the insurance
awful.
company had to pay a crap ton of money because of him. You know,
Oh, really?
like he was covered for a lot because he was kind of like shaky. They didn't know, was he going to be okay? And he did this, and then not long after that, he landed Iron Man. This is I love this movie so much.
Oh,
It's
this
really
is the
funny.
prequel to Iron Man.
Yeah, it came out in 2005,
I
I
want to
think.
watch that.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is Val Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr. The
that
chemistry
haircut.
between them hilarious.
Okay.
I think I probably want to watch this tonight. Doesn't
It's
matter
so
if you
fun,
guys
and you
choose it
have
or
to.
not.
It's very it's mystery-ish sort of story, and there's all these little intricate things, and so you have to pay attention to
And then what's
his
what's
face?
going on.
The Nice Guys. Simon suggested, and that is a good movie. I like that one a lot.
Then yeah, that's the one with Yeah, I saw that not long
Russell
ago.
Crowe and
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, I actually didn't mind Ryan Gosling in that too much. He was funny in there.
I like Ryan Gosling in general.
He's meh. He's okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
So
very good.
I feel like for the buddy comedy,
He was good
for
in
the
Barbie.
for the buddy movie, like I'm really into Midnight Run because it's like late 80s.
yeah.
It's De Niro in something I haven't seen before. I mean, Red Heat to me
Okay.
is like maybe number 2 choice for that theme. Now we need one more movie.
Kiss Kiss
And
Bang Bang.
Yeah,
well,
Kiss Kiss
maybe
Bang Bang. I
Kiss
want to
Kiss
watch
Bang
this
Bang,
one. I want to
but-
watch this one.
If you guys haven't seen it, I mean, come on.
I want to
Okay.
see, yeah, how
All right.
Iron-
So
how Iron Man
we'll
gets
skip the
started.
fantasy theme because I was thinking we should watch something for the
Oh,
release of another what is it called? Wizardums. The Wizardums.
yeah, because none of these are fantasy related.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
The
all stuck
Color
on
of
the buddy.
Magic.
The buddy.
I mean, we can just do two buddy films. That would be fine for me.
I'm
But we're
fine.
Wait, so
I'm-
which one are we doing next?
I
We're doing-
definitely have Midnight Run circled. Both of you guys are down for that for sure.
Yeah. Midnight Run. I like the idea of this one because
Kiss Kiss Bang
I really
Bang
haven't seen this, and I feel
Is a
like
lot of fun. It's pretty funny.
I feel like both of you guys really want to watch Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
and Michelle Monaghan's hot.
Like Sin, would you rather watch Red Heat or Kiss Kiss Bang Bang?
Well, Red Heat obviously because Arnold, but Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is definitely a funnier. Like it's probably better than
Okay.
Red Heat, but Red Heat's a lot of fun just because the whole dynamic between like
Yeah, but Midnight Run's probably better than all of them, right?
it might be on it. You know,
probably
they
the
both
better
actually
movie.
this and Midnight Run have about the same IMDb score.
Oh,
Yeah, check it out. I thought Midnight Run was like 7.4 or 5.
it's Robert De Niro. It's a classic Robert De Niro.
So
What do you think, Ahmed? This one or Red Heat?
Or Red Heat, or this one.
Because I feel like Midnight Run is like, I don't know. It fits into this old movie plus kind of obscure.
Midnight Run, it's been a bit. I definitely would not mind.
Is
Simon's
it-
throwing out Hot Fuzz
gonna-
now.
Hot Fuzz is amazing.
Yeah,
Is it
but
with Linda
that-
It's
Blair?
so good.
Yeah.
Linda Blair, Red Heat?
I'd rather watch
What's-
something I haven't seen.
Yeah, because you haven't seen Midnight Run.
I haven't seen.
You haven't
any,
seen Kiss
all
Kiss
three of
Bang
these
Bang,
movies I haven't
and you
seen.
haven't seen Red Heat.
I love how the trailer for this one is a commercial from a TV.
Yeah.
It's so. Look at this. It's clearly a TV.
The way
right?
the way he plays the Russian cop. Oh my gosh. No moisture. Okay.
And Belushi.
Time to feed parakeet.
Hard-boiled Belushi.
But
Oh, yeah,
as
here
you
we go.
see, the score,
Look at this. Look at
you
all this
know,
great stuff we can look forward to when we
it's
watch
definitely
it.
very 80s. Loaded Weapon 1. I haven't seen that one. Sounds like something I would hate.
That's
It
a
is.
comedy.
It's a Leslie Nielsen comedy.
Oh yeah, I would definitely hate it.
Oh wow! Look
I
at
would probably
this.
love it.
He looks
I'd
very
probably-
different in this. This looks like some like AI bullshit.
Yeah, this
Well,
is
he's
88.
supposed to be. Yeah, it was. I think it came out the same year Young Guns did.
Oh man, what a fucking another amazing movie. Young
That was a great
Guns.
film. Gina
That's-
Gershon. But as you see, according to the score, audiences agree that the other two movies are better. So I'm fine if you don't want to see this. We can always back burner it for another movie discussion day.
Let's do Midnight Run and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Okay, that's what I have
All right.
circled anyway.
So we'll do Midnight Run first if we still haven't isolated the cinema. But if we do isolate the cinema, then it'll be both on that day.
Okay.
So guys, watch out for notifications if you are subscribed to this channel. If you're not subscribed to this channel, subscribe to this channel, and you'll get a notification when we decide
We hope.
when we are going to review these movies. So either we're
think.
going to stick to the same format for one more month, and we'll just do 2 next month, or we will have a separate stream. We'll go to weekly Soundbooth Theater Live, and we'll have Soundbooth Theater Live, the cinema, as its own stream, and we'll be reviewing
Just do
2
movie
movies.
talk.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and Midnight Run. But we're going to go, the order is Midnight Run and then Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. We'll go in chronological order. So everyone, you have homework. Watch Midnight Run
Mm-hmm.
And if you have time, watch Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and that'll be our. We will not forget to ask for your rating number out of 10.
We say that, then we're gonna forget.
Well, I promise.
I already forgot.
That was a pathetic sounding promise. That was very half-hearted.
Campaign promise.
That's just how his promises are.
All right, so that was an amazing episode of the Cynema. Thank you guys for watching Antz with us, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy another Woody Allen movie without me.
Are there Woody Allen movies to enjoy?
Maybe. I've never
I don't
really
really
seen.
enjoy
I've never
Woody
watched
Allen
one
at
all the
all.
way.
He is just not my cup of tea. Right, Simon. Yes, I will try to get back. I'll try to remember to get back. And maybe we should, maybe start off with just saying the year. And then if the years don't match, then we don't have to tell each other. We're talking about an upcoming live stream I'm having.
okay.
Sorry.
What year are you having the stream? Is that what you're?
No, I'm having the stream. No, I'm having the stream on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
And the theme
This
is
year?
Yes, this year.
Tuesday this year.
And the theme is 3 movies that we actually feel do deserve a remake.
Oh, okay.
So that's the
a cool
theme.
that's a cool discussion.
Yeah, so I think, Simon, we could just share the years that we picked, and if they
right.
don't overlap, then let's keep it a secret.
Okay, so are you guys ready to hang out to get ChatGPT to work? Okay. Let's figure it out.
Oh, we don't even know what we're doing. Okay.
Okay.
No, he's trying
Antonio
to figure out
Banderas and
Oh,
Woody
yeah.
Allen in a buddy cop movie.
Oh, gosh. You're going to have to talk like Woody Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
The plot
thriller.
is they are investigating a picnic theft. No, that's too boring.
That was
There-
kind of boring.
That's boring. I'm just trying to think of stuff from Antz. Woody Allen, Antonio Banderas, buddy cop movie.
Investigating a plot against the colony.
Investigating a communist, a communist revolutionary, a communist terrorist, something like that. Something to do with that. Investigating a communist terrorist plot. There we go.
Okay.
There we
Okay.
go.
All right, okay, so start now. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Woody Allen and Antonio Banderas
Oh.
star in a buddy cop film in which their characters investigate communist terrorism.
It's a long one.
This is awful. I hope ChatGPT has enough common sense to make it awful. All right, hang on.
Make it funny.
Make it
yeah.
funny. No, should I write that? Do I need to write
Yeah,
that?
period. Comedy, 2,000 words.
All right.
Green room for this, Ahmed.
All right. It even has a title.
All right. Oh, Henry.
Well, one
This is,
second.
this
let it
is
finish.
late. Henry Lanewind says, how about them investigating a capitalistic revolution in a communist state? That would have been maybe funnier, but we already
can
went.
Fix it. I mean.
No, we got this. We got it.
Okay. All right.
We got it. Okay. Reds, Blues, and Laughs, a buddy cop comedy.
Oh God.
Okay. All right.
The bustling streets of New York City provide the backdrop as we zoom into a police station where we meet our two protagonists, Detective Woody, played by Woody Allen, and Detective Banderas, played by Antonio Banderas. They couldn't be more different, yet they're partnered up to investigate a series of communist terrorist activities. Detective Woody, a neurotic and witty detective, paces around his desk, while Detective Banderas, a suave and charismatic cop, leans against a wall, checking out his reflection in a mirror.
Another day, another chance to be blown up by commies. Great.
Relax, Woody. We got this. Their captain, Captain Johnson, storms out of his office holding a folder. Detectives, I need you to investigate the latest communist threat. They've been targeting landmarks all over the city.
Oh, joy. Another chance to save the day.
Looks like we're in for some action, Woody. The detectives head out into the city, bantering back and forth as they try to track down the communist terrorists. Along the way, they encounter a colorful cast of characters, including a bumbling informant named Murray, played by a cameo appearance.
You guys looking for the commies? I might know a thing or two. Oh, great. Another lunatic with conspiracy theories.
Let's hear him out, Woody. He might surprise us. As they follow Murray's leads, they find themselves in increasingly absurd situations, including a stakeout at a communist-themed nightclub and a high-speed chase through the city streets.
I can't believe we're doing this. We're gonna die, and it's all your fault, Banderas.
Relax, Woody. It's all part of the job. Their investigation leads them to a hidden communist hideout, where they come face to face with the mastermind behind the terrorist plot, Ivan the Commie, played by a menacing character actor.
So, you finally found me, detectives. But you're too late. My plan is already in motion.
Great, just great. We're doomed.
Not so fast, Ivan. We're here to stop you, no matter what it takes. What follows is a hilarious showdown between the detectives and the communist terrorists, complete with explosions, one-liners, and unexpected twists and turns. In the end, our heroes emerge victorious, saving the city from certain destruction. As they dust themselves off and exchange triumphant looks, Detective Woody and Detective Banderas share a moment of camaraderie, realizing that despite their differences, they make a pretty good team after all.
Well, I suppose we make a decent pair of crime fighters, Banderas.
You're not so bad yourself, Woody. Maybe we should do this again sometime. They walk off into the sunset, ready for their next adventure, as the screen fades to black.
Need that last chord, man. Just one more chord.
No.
Okay, all right. You're right. And then they kiss, Outlander says. All right, that was pretty perfect. Oh, great. Oh, great. Every line started with that.
It sounded just like him.
It did.
That was it.
All right, guys. That was our show for today. Thank you, ChatGPT, for producing such a genius script for us. That was perfect.
Thank you for putting writers out of a job.
Yeah, exactly. Again, thank you, Fernando, for joining us and reviewing Antz with us and
Thank you.
Requesting your Royal Road story. Again, everyone, go check it out. What's it called one more time?
Kaito, seriously, another world? I forgot
Kaito,
the question
seriously? Another world?
Yeah. I love that title. All right. So go check that out on Royal Road if you guys enjoyed the reading of that. And do your homework. Midnight Run and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Watch